Hey frag heads and fragrance lovers, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Centaur Fragrance Channel showcasing another beautiful fragrance. So thank you so much for popping in today. Today it's going to be Ferragamo Uomo. This is a beautiful fragrance. This is not the signature. This is actually the predecessor, the original fragrance, and this is the one that started the whole show. And it's absolutely gorgeous. So let's jump into the notes. So first off, there's some bergamot to this fragrance. It's not a citrusy fragrance, is really, but it is brightened up a little bit. It also with this orange kind of blossom type of vibe. To me, the orange blossom here feels a little deeper. It's not exactly an orange peel or an orange rind, but it kind of goes a little bit deeper than the average orange blossom and adds some freshness and really brightens up this fragrance, which is really nice, adding some lift to this rich DNA of this fragrance with the tiramisu. Now, tiramisu is a coconut, almost like a coconut dessert with some flaky crust and some butter, and it's rich with this almond cream. And to me, I always get a coconut almost vibe from it. So to me, this reminds me of a deep, rich, golden, almost like a coconut almond cake. And it's really, really nice. This is certainly on the gourmand side. Some people have said this is too sweet. This is a gourmand fragrance for certain. And you got to have a little bit of a sweet tooth to like this one. There's some coffee, which is not a huge player, but it is noticeable, adding a really nice balance, almost giving you a little bit of that Italian bistro type of feel, or that Italian, coffee house, Italian breakfast in bed kind of thing. And this is just a gorgeous fragrance. There's some black pepper adding a little bit of zing and energy, but the black pepper isn't a big player in the fragrance. As the fragrance dries down, you get some cashmere wood, so some really soft, almost leathery type of woods, and some sandalwood. And the sandalwood here is pretty nice, but again, it's a designer sandalwood, but it's about as creamy or as nice as probably a designer sandalwood as you're going to get. Overall, it's a beautiful composition. It's a very well made fragrance. It's very well composed. And I think that if you're a gourmand lover, especially on a budget, or especially if you just want to, pay designer prices and get a fantastic deal, we'll talk about that later on. And some other surprising thoughts about this fragrance. This one is not going to disappoint you. It's a great fragrance for the money. It's sweet, it's gorgeous, it can give you a nosegasm, and also is a big compliment getter. We'll talk about that in a second, but check this one out, guys. I think it's everything you want in a designer fragrance if you got a sweet tooth. So performance-wise, this will not disappoint you either. I get 7 to 9 hours reliably. This will get you through a work day. This will be long enough for your party, for your date, for your night out on the town. This will do everything you want it to. Projection is a little bit above average, and sillage is a little bit above average as well. It's not a beast by any means, but it's better than average, and I like the performance here. This fragrance is already rich. It already kind of grabs attention, and I think it has the right amount of performance without being too much. If it had more than this, if it was any stronger, it would kind of only be a fall or maybe winter only type of fragrance for maybe some people out there. So really nice performance. Before we jump into the compliment factor, do spray, of course, responsibly. And this is a tester bottle. The sprayer is a little bit different. Some people kind of get annoyed with the original sprayer. It's kind of a funny one, but if you can't get a tester for a decent price, I think that this might be the nice way to go. But the original sprayer sprays out a lot of juice, so be careful with your sprayer. Anyways, compliment factor wise, I got a lot of looks, I got a lot of attention. This was a big compliment getter. It's not my biggest complimented fragrance of all time, but this is up there, guys. This is a big compliment getter fragrance, and it's really likable. It's really sweet. It smells a little bit unique with the coffee and that tiramisu and almost this coconut vibe, and it's really likable, and you just can't go wrong with this fragrance. And I think this is a sweet fragrance for you guys who really do like that kind of thing, but this one's a little bit more refined. I think the quality's here. I think it's outstanding, and a lot of people seem to think the same way. This is a really good fragrance, and not everybody's wearing this. Not everybody knows about it. And again, if you live in a place like I do, maybe outside of a bigger city, even in the bigger city, you might grab more attention with this one than you think. And I really like the addition of coffee. I think adding coffee was the right choice with this fragrance. It's outstanding. So getting into my final thoughts with this fragrance, this one's a winner all the way around. I think that this one is better than the signature, which a lot of people love. For some reason, actually, when you Google this fragrance, when you try to find this one, the signature is the one that's easier to find. The signature, for some reason, comes up with the search results results. Maybe everybody is searching for the signature, which is a flanker. It seems to be more popular, and it seems to have hit the discounter shelves and the Rosses and the TJ Maxxes. It's a lot more available than this one is. I don't know why that is. I think that this is the better fragrance, but the signature is really good. A really quick comparison: the signature is a little bit more leathery. It's a little bit more mature. It's a little bit more I guess refined, and it's not as sweet. A lot of people, when they first smelled this fragrance, thought it was too sweet. You do have, again, this is a gourmand fragrance through and through, but if you do like leather, if you are a refined gentleman, perhaps you would like this signature a little bit more. I think that this one performs perhaps a little bit better overall. This one projects better. Maybe, you know, the signature lasts a little bit longer. This one to me projects better overall, and overall I get better performance with this one. I don't think you can go wrong, and it is youthful, it is playful, and I think that of course you have to be able to pull that kind of vibe off. But guys, it's an outstanding fragrance for the money. It's outstanding value. It's an amazing fragrance, and I certainly would check it out. Don't sleep on this one, guys. The original to me is an amazing fragrance. If you're a gourmand lover on a budget, you cannot go wrong for this one for the money. It won't disappoint you. $35 or so, and you have an amazing fragrance on your hands. It doesn't smell like a lot of other designer fragrances. It really doesn't, and it's gorgeous. It's well composed. You can't go wrong. Anyways, guys, I'll wrap this review up. Help me out down below if you did like the content, if you like me showcasing this beautiful designer fragrance. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. Have a beautiful day, everybody, and I wish you the very best out there. So have a beautiful day, and enjoy a beautiful fragrance like this, and wear it. Enjoy it. I'll see you next time, everybody. Peace out, and bye.